Hello and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So we did make it to 11,870. We actually rebalanced Conquest in the previous video because we have promoted a bunch of people. If you missed that video, we basically promoted a lot of the B team. We promoted Roderick to 4-star Mythic. We promoted Raven to... That's not Raven. Where are you, Raven? She's Raven. Raven to 5-star Mythic. And then we caught Brian up to 1-star Mythic. I did review your comments, and basically we had a poll, and Roderick was overwhelmingly the winner, but he just ran out of shards, and with Raven being in second place, we promoted her up. So just kind of spreading things around a little bit. And yeah, we're going to do this, and I do not want a long fight, so we're just gonna go through and sweep some. Oh, this is ugly. Catapult isn't as bad as some of the other ones, because what you'll notice is everything comes out like it's a spread at the start, but that also spreads your warriors out. You'll see the problem that I've noticed. I'll point it out if we do one of those stages. But see, we got a pretty good spread. I don't know that they're going to pick up the warrior. Leonidas might. I think Leonidas hit him. So we got a pretty good spread of the warriors. The warriors are not all clumped up together in one location, and you're going to see why that's a good thing. Oh, hey. Good job. Get rid of some of the archers. Or is that Sophia? Sophia's tearing that guy up. She doesn't hit quite as fast as Aisha, but still. Damn it. I was holding that in all video. Just trying to not do that. Can't win them all, I guess. Yeah, oh well. I just sneeze so much sometimes. Anyways, now moving forward. And it's funny, I sneeze probably the most when I'm actually doing something like this. But yeah. Now we did give Christian his legendary 4-star gear, so maybe that'll help out some. And again, this one doesn't count because we have all the buffs, which also makes it easier. I think we actually had the slowing buff like 30% or something like that. So they rolled out really slow. Hey, the castle broke 6 million health. Good job, castle. Castle's finally doing it. I don't know what else is going on, but... And we're getting actually kind of close to Mythic here. Mythic 5-star gear, we'll get there eventually. Once we get to Mythic 5-star gear, then it'll be a challenge. Because then we're gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna upgrade the gear. There's a couple different ideas that have been floating around. Again, I can't emphasize enough the problem with ignoring the law of large numbers. But the nice thing is, at least we can kind of experiment with doing both the weapon and the arrow up, because they're equal now instead of like the arrow just being better. So that might help. Yeah, I'm actually, wow, this is taking a while. Yeah, this is kind of how the stages go. This is why I only do like 100... Like, doing 100 stages a day now is like, I don't know, at least 500 minutes. if not longer. And the thing is, like, if I when I do it overnight, they'll get stuck in a loop. They'll eventually lose like some stupid, you know. And I'll show you the kind of stage that's probably the worst one if we encounter one in this. Yeah, but there's certain stages that are just awful. Straight up awful. Really, and I realize it really boils down to how the stage unfolds. Like, you wouldn't think it. I mean, well, you probably should think it. Well, it's because a lot of how it changes, right? Like, and we'll get into that. You didn't really see it much here because everything kind of rolled out across the screen. But the thing is, if you notice, like, once they pick a target, they're on that target for like a while because there's not a lot of other targets to choose. And that can be a problem with certain stage loads. I am also trying to not push like 100% of the time. I'm trying to do at least some farming. And I still feel like we need to level people and upgrade people and do that kind of stuff, you know. But we are getting close to, I think, the 3-star gear from dropping, which would be a nice bonus. What do we get? Oh, yeah, nothing. And yes, position of your heroes does matter. Evan and Christian, that's why they're way in the front. They have travel time on their attacks. So you want to make sure Christian's really close to the front, and same with Evan. So that, like, because Evan's arrow is actually kind of slow. So you don't want to have Evan, like, way in the back where Luke is. Luke is actually the best to put in the back because his attack is hit scan. He just attacks. There's no projectile for Luke. Alright, so... This is actually the kind of stage. This is actually the stage. Now the boss did come out in this stage really close to the bottom, which is, well, good for us. But you can kind of see all the warriors because the stage rolled out with everything coming out of the bottom right first. So all the warriors rolled to the bottom right, and that's why they're all right there, and nobody's anywhere else. Normally this wouldn't matter because the warriors would kill what they're fighting. The rest of the stage would be present, and they'd move around the stage. Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. Bonus points to anybody who can figure out what I was responding to in Discord. And I'll tell you, it was about what I said with Christian and Evan. If you find that message, quote it, and reply to me on the day of this video, and then I'll know at least you watched it. But yeah. And let's go. I actually did see Zeke. Zeke has a 45,000 castle. Oh, and somebody has a plus 2,877 bow. Oh my god. And even with that, the archers still only barely beat out Christian. Trillions of damage. Christian did 17 trillion damage on stage 16806. So wow, that's something. Yeah, I don't think I'm anywhere close to trillions of damage. I also don't think I'm going to get anywhere close to this kind of stages with that kind of damage needed, or that kind of archer gear needed. Plus 28,000 is like insane. I can't even imagine what his King's Ruin's like. And again, the only reason my King... Like, if I wasn't recording this, it wouldn't be a big deal. I would just, you know, have the sound on, click, do a stage, come back, wait until the sound stopped, go to the next stage. It's really recording this that makes it harder, because I have to try to be entertaining for however long this takes. And I already suffer from not being entertaining enough. So, yeah, definitely becomes difficult, but that's alright. Some days are harder than others. Some days I am just out of it and not feeling it. And I'm sure we all have those days, you know. But I don't want to miss a day with King's Ruins ever since I started doing this. It's very important to me and the community that I just keep going. That I never stop. I'm like the Terminator. So, take the good with the bad, right? Everything happens for a reason. Something like that, right? Everything happens for a reason. Look at us go. Do. Do. Actually doing a really good job here. Very slowly we're chipping away. These Christians on the front line now, he'll take care of some of that. Slowly but surely he'll take care of some of that. on, guys. We can do it. We can do it. You're getting so close. Jeez. And finally, the last one standing. Everybody's focusing it. And kaboom. Kaboom it goes. Alright, nice. My Auto Battle Club. And again, it's the same thing here. So yeah, everybody heads to the top right. And things slowly kind of roll out. Now, this isn't as bad as like a lot of them I've seen. Because we got a fairly decent... Like, Ryan's actually in a really good spot to catch a lot of stuff. But we aren't always that lucky. And yeah, it looks like Ryan actually swept up the boss, which is important. Really, it's about picking up the boss. The bosses now do so much damage to your castle. It's not really everything else. Gotta get that mythic gear, huh? At least we were really close to getting the ability to gamble for mythic 5-star gear. No, not mythic 5-star. Mythic 1-star. I think we should be getting mythic 1-star gear up next. At least I think that's where we're at. Let me check. It should be here somewhere. Yep, here it is. Yep, mythic 1-star will be able to actually pull out of the boxes. Now, does this mean we're going to just pull all the boxes I've saved up? I don't think so. I'm really going to try to save until, like, hopefully, we can get to at least 12,600. I would accept doing it when we get to 12,600. But again, I would hope not to have to do it then, because at that point I would be like, well, hopefully we can just get it over the goalpost and get to 1330, right? Because at 13,000, we're in good shape. We'll upgrade the archers, and that should hopefully carry us all the way to the last 300 stages. And again, we are stopping for sure at 13,300. Plus, we should be getting close to mythic 3-star drops, which will actually be kind of nice to get some mythic 3-star gear. I might actually, when mythic 3-star gear starts dropping, I might actually upgrade everybody, because at that point it's just going to be drops. We'll just have it make sets for new, get everybody. I know I said, oh, I don't want to upgrade, but at that point I was upgrading from mythic 2 to, everybody has mythic 2. Probably to stay safe so everybody has enough accuracy. And again, I wouldn't be sacrificing much because it's dropping at this point, I have to actually see when that starts dropping. Legend. Oh, what? No, that's the wrong thing. That was a different chart. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Hero gear. It starts. Oh, okay. It is the hero gear. We already got the. Oh, the archer gear chart hasn't been updated. I thought it was the archer gear that was coming in 1929. But yeah, we should be able to get there pretty easily. And again, once we get to 12,600, 4-star gear starts dropping, so there's that too. And of course, finally, 5-star legendary gear drops at 273. But again, if we can get over the hump to past 13,000, the archers should hopefully carry us the rest of the way. And then we can work on getting everybody at least 5-star legendary gear. And then we'll just focus on getting everybody else to the stratosphere. Plus, at that point, everybody's getting the mythic gear from the boxes. So I'm not going to say I'll promote Christian exclusively to like mythic 5 first, But what I'll probably do is get Mythic 5, you know, I'll focus on Mythic gear for Christian, Harold, Evan, and Marion. Those 4 first. They at least seem to be doing the damage. Let's put it that way. Harold seems to at least do a lot of damage. I don't know how Camila compares. And also, hopefully getting that Mythic 5 gear will actually help us, because we'll actually be able to farm like something higher than like stage 8,000. That'd be really nice. Yeah, we've actually been farming stage 8,006 because, again, I have tons of helmets somehow. I don't know where I got all these helmets. I got tons of... I think I have tons of helmets and shoes. I don't have as much armor and weapons, but I still have more armor than weapons. Weapons are the rare things, so that's why I'm farming weapons. But again, I'm farming stage 8,000, which drops 2-star weapons. Oh, I don't even need... Do I not need to farm? Oh, wait, that's archer gear. Oh, do I not need to farm that high? I don't know. We're not gonna. It's close enough because the breakpoint is like a 78.97, so it's close enough to that. The problem, I was doing 78.95 because I knew that was where it went up, and I didn't want to fish around for another stage. It's close enough. So I went up to 8,000. It's not like honestly, it's not like changing. You know, maybe 100 stages would really change much. I guess I could technically drop it to 79. Yeah, I guess I could drop it to 79.36. Oh well. I guess I should go back, you know, 14 stages rather than forward 56, but it doesn't. I really doubt that's going to change much in the terms of farming because I pretty much one-shot the stage. Next up would be getting up to 85, past 85.69. And again, that's only 3-star epic gear. I'd be amazed if we got to that point. That would mean we did enough damage to actually do that. That'd be kind of impressive. Wow. How long have we been going on? Alright, this is already 20 minutes. And it's not that I don't enjoy this game. It's just like, this is a little excessive for King's Ruins. We're not even, well, we're probably about halfway through at this point, but this is a bit much. And this is with skips. So if I wasn't skipping, really these stages are taking like 7 minutes? Jeez. I've had people tell me, they're like, yeah, they're trying to get you to play the game more. This is the kind of game that doesn't benefit from captivating your active time that much. Because if you're playing the game, you're like, a lot of people get annoyed playing this much. You know, they want a game that they can play a little bit, that like kind of does its own thing. You come in, you upgrade, you do things, you change things, you can push, and you kind of, it's cool doing the pushing, you know. But again, you don't have to watch the push, you just let it kind of fight its way out. It's cool. And you know, it's kind of like the game that kind of progresses to a point on itself, right? Like, you know, the whole point of the game isn't really fighting the stages as much as how do I allocate my resources. It's more about like resource allocation than the actual fighting of the game, and how do you optimize your resources and that kind of stuff. You know, like how we promoted Raven. We got her to, you know, 5-star. But yeah, this is just really long for, and this is actually what I would say is captive playtime, because you know, it'd be one thing if we come in here and like put the medal, and it would just automatically pick the next level. I mean, that kind of ruins the strategy here, right? But I think it would be okay to do that, with the caveat that if your castle damages, it stops. You know, just so you can come in and assess like what happened, right? I don't know. It just seems like things take too long. Stuff costs more than it used to. The stages take too long to complete. Wow. I almost, if they didn't change the time, I would be in trouble. I do like that they pushed it to much later. Well, not much later, a little bit later. It gave us an extra hour. I do like that change. I have to see where we're at too. This should be a much better stage, because at least this is not going to be a slugfest, because everybody should end up where they need to be. At least that's what I hope. Please end up where you need to be. Do me a favor. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close to finishing this off, thank goodness. You can do it, guys. I believe in you. You can do it. You're almost done. Yeah, and I also run out of things to talk about. That's another problem I face. But, you know, I do my best, right? We're all doing our best. Just always remember that. You know, anybody who is just trying their best to make it through the day. Most important thing I could say. Oh, hey, how about that? You know, we should see how is Thor's damage buff working out for him. And one of the guys in the channel pointed out something to me that, hey, Christian, getting closer to your trillion milestone, right? Yeah. Still, but a big problem of why he does no damage is because he doesn't crit. I forgot how much the crit buff would help him. So, I mean, it's less of a gap, but still a gap. Sophie actually terrible on that stage. So, I think that gap is so high because he actually has decent AOE. I'm telling you though, that is a huge buff for like a low level Thor. It's probably an amazing change. And get all that 2-star archer gear. Okay, let's see what. I wish they had some kind of DPS meter in here, but I imagine it'd be kind of laggy. Maybe they can make the option to turn it off and on. I would just like to see who the top 3 is. That's really all I care about. Like, after the top 3, maybe 4. If they could get 4 people in, you know. But they'd kind of have to squeeze it in kind of weird, like down here by our shaking castle. I still go with the theory that our castle's a boat, and we dry dock at all these places and just take it over. I would love for them to change how the castle works and just like start making it floating. Like one of the upgrades, the castle just floats. Like they change the little graphic and it's like a floating castle. That'd be great. Then your castle's like an airship. It doesn't need to make sense. I wonder who will get the first 100,000 castle levels. Yeah, that's the other thing that's really slowed down. If you haven't noticed, my castle costs have gone up tremendously. Excuse me. So my ability to actually promote the castle has been very limited. Whereas, oh, and I still have to go through and make a video on a special, an Idle Kingdom defense helper site that I found that's really nice. I will be making a video on that. I've just been kind of busy. If you couldn't tell, just too many things going on in life. Now you know what they say: life is what happens when you make a plan. And that's I have to say that's probably pretty true. But you know what? If that's how it works, we'll do the best. We'll do the best we can. Yeah, if you're wondering how I'm doing in Leaf Blower Revolution, I am sucking it up. Just total trash. But that's what you expect, right? Hopefully you didn't expect me to just like win, because I'm not doing it. I'm actually doing better on crossplay because crossplay, I started both. And I don't record crossplay because why would you want to see the same thing? And because I don't have to record it, I've been doing a lot better in it because I just don't get... Like, I can't always make videos. Hey, we did it! 126 victories. So yeah, I kind of sucked it up. Let's see what our buffs are. Oh, another super slow day. And some people like to see... This is, again, not the best one to show the meters on. But again, you can see... Mary's actually not doing that great, but it could have been a bad stage, you know, considering how much we put into her. But that's okay. She'll be worth it eventually. A lot of it has to do with how low her ascension level is. You know what? I forgot to see what that guy's thing was. Who was the number 3 guy? We're gonna look real quick. Camila actually came in 3rd place with 12%. Christian with 24. And then it was Marion, and then Evan, because of course he doesn't use Herald, but again, it's not really comparable because Christian like completely overshadowed, so maybe Camila's a little bit better than Herald. That's an experiment. I'm not ready to give up Herald's stun. Let's put it that way. I'm not ready to conduct that experiment, even if it does make it faster. So, oh, we did at least complete that. And hey, what's in the last chest? Oh, 200 rubies. Okay, that'll be nice. Yeah, we didn't get enough to do anything. But we are really saving up. Look at all the stuff we've saved up here. Gonna get Mythic. Hopefully tomorrow we will get to Mythic. So, but that said, Once again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, please say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions, and thank you again. I hope you have a great day.